You have to get the others involved. CJ Perez must shoot a better percentage. He was 1 out of 11 from twos in game number 5.
There's another stop here from Meralco Bolts. Great defense, just smothering CJ Perez. On the run, on the move, and Chris Banquero scores again.
Now that has been the biggest problem
Here on Pilipinas Live and on PBA Rush. Raymond Almazan with a good block on Jumar Fajardo.
Raymond Almazan, he has been terrific for Meralco. Another fast break basket here.
Playing at their pace in this early part of the first quarter. Here's Mo Tautua working against Bates, going in strong, and he gets 2.
Just like what he did in Game 5. Brandon admits it hasn't been easy banging bodies with a 7-time MVP, saying, quote, "My body literally hurts everywhere, but one thing that has kept him fighting is his..."
For one player to score dominant, to me it's a losing formula.
You know, you take a look at the bench scoring in the last game, it was 30-19 in favor of consistent pieces here off the bench for Coach George Gallant in terms of at least the activity level, as we see Bong Ginto going in for 2.
2-point field goals in game number 5. That doesn't happen
No,
to
it does
CJ
not.
Perez.
No, it does not. But here's Bong Ginto. He is so aggressive here today. Playing provider, that time to Norbert Torres, but it pops up. Norbert Torres fighting for it. Hodges on the ground. Here's Maliksi driving on Trollano. Runs into so many white shirts, but it doesn't matter. Chris Yusuf working on Jumar Fajardo. Tries to double team. Norbert Torres open. Drains the 3. Chris Yusuf finding Almazan inside. Great find. Ball popping around. Androcatam in the corner.
That's just unselfish basketball displayed here.
Now to Karam. Karam thought about it. Takes it. Anjo Karam. Nothing but net. For the Meralco Bolts. And midway through, you have to give credit to Norbert Torres coming up with 3-pointers as well. What a San Miguel Beermen, coach. You take a look at the fact that he's absolutely right. They're playing to their pace as Terence Romeo gets San Miguel Beermen off to a good start here in quarter number 2. How did San Miguel Beermen slow down this Meralco side?
They need to score. They need to execute better, not take bad shots, not turn the ball over, because Meralco is going to run. Every time there's a long rebound, every time there's a turnover, they are going to run and push the ball and a lane of the pace that they play.
CJ Perez finding Terence Romeo inside. Terence Romeo scores a quick 5 points here for Terence Romeo.
That's the problem when they have Tulianos. We look at this nice
3 and CJ Perez with only 2. Here's Bong Ginto finding Raymond Almazan inside. Banquero to the corner to Rios. Rios driving inside, finding Banquero again. Swing, swing, says the Meralco Bolts. Sends up with Raymond Almazan. It gets the shooter's bounce.
And only 23 points for San Miguel.
And limiting San Miguel is always so difficult as Jumar Fajardo battles for point number 4.
Junmar is doing his damage this time. Off the offensive rebound here. Nice move coming from Junmar to get the switch.
They get the switch here. CJ Perez working on Rios. Settles for the 3. The step back, no good. Chris Banquero with the rebound. And Meralco are off to the races again. They give it to Bates inside. He attacks and he attacks the rim! Let's take a look at this again, coach, because Bates got the size advantage a lot in the last few games. Jumar Fajardo against Raymond Almazan. Tracks the triple team, and Marshall Lassiter sails in for 2. Let's see whether or not they can follow through on that. Here's Marshall Lassiter attacking, going inside, gets a bit of contact, and finishes it through.
To get the 3 points the conventional way here. Foul on Chris Banquero.
Marshall Lassiter will shoot
by San Miguel to prevent the fast break point.
Jericho Cruz to Mo Tautua, driving on Norbert Torres. Mo Tautua, bully ball! Thank you so much, Aspolin Versosa, with that interview with Coach Sando Soriano as a quick swipe here from the San Miguel Beermen. See them go the other way and give Meralco a dose of their own medicine.
In that first half, because the others contributed, but that's not going to happen here. In the second half, they're going to need scoring from Newsome. Now that this is only a 2-point game, that's their bread and butter. When they need points, they go to that pick and roll. They attack the pick and roll defense of Meralco. Great play.
Wow. Oh, and what a swipe! Point deficit. Let's take a look at this first. Brandon Bates. Back to Banquero now. This possession feels like an eternity for Meralco and Bong Quinto rewards him with a 3.
He's been very stable here for San Miguel.
Yeah, he's had a big impact here. As Chris Newsom comes in for 2. PBA Philippine Cup. Obviously, our bosses are here to celebrate as well. Basal Panilio, Boss Ricky Vargas, Michelle Lasso. There as well. Oh! And Marshall Lassiter drains a triple.
The basket. This is the last play from Lassiter.
Well,
it's not going to count.
It's not going to
It's
count.
not going to count.
But, you know, even if it didn't count, speaking of Terrence Romeo, here he is right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Terrence gets a little bump and scores immediately.
Immediate impact here for Terrence Romeo. He scored 7 points in the first half.
Instant points, instant offense. How about Terrence Romeo? Chris Banquero now. With Terrence Romeo right in front of him. 61-58 is the count. Chris Banquero finding Hodge inside. Hodge manages to score. But at the moment, it looks like they're going to be below 100. As Alain Maliksi drains a big jumper. Working on Raymond Almazan. Finding Chris Ross in the corner. He has to shoot. Short shot clock. He pulls up and he makes it anyway.
It's suddenly 9 points because of that nullified three-pointer by Terrence.
And this could be a double-digit lead again. Banquero, no! But Raymond Almazan is there to clear it up.
Both Bates and Almazan were already there for that rebound play after this miss by Chris Banquero. Look at Almazan out hustling Mo Tautua and Junmar Fajardo for that easy putback.
69-58, and everyone in orange here at the Big Dome is up on their feet. 10 minutes away. Meralco feel the championship is almost there, but San Miguel will try and end it. 69-58, we'll be right back.
What we did not know is that they can consistently hold this mighty San Miguel offense to less than 90 points.
Bates with another rejection, and he gets the rebound here, and we're going the other way. Still battling, still trying to make a ball game out of this. Don Troliano inside. What a cut from Don.
And Meralco working the clock a bit, and
Newsom gets free. Let's take a look at that again, Coach. Chris Newsom getting past
way outside, and there was no help defense whatsoever.
Almazan misses on the jumper. CJ Perez one-on-one with Quinto. Goes all the way in and gets a lay-in. Bong Quinto attacking Marshall Lassiter. And that's going to be good defense from CJ Perez. CJ out to Banquero. Banquero up top. Gets a pick from Hodge. Go to Hodge again. Working on Mo Tautua. That's a tough shot, but he makes it anyway. For Game 7. And they are 2:30 away from what could be their first championship. But Simon and Cecil with a big triple keeps San Miguel alive.
Here for Meralco, and Chris Newsom will milk the clock once again.
Newsom will try again. They go to Nunu, and Nunu scores! Junmar Fajardo back to Simon and Cecil. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Simon drives inside and scores a much-needed 2.
Can't take anything for granted here if you're Chris. You have to make your free throws to seal this game.
But then always fell short in the end. Could this be their moment? Junmar Fajardo working on Hodge, goes straight inside for an easy 2. Who do they turn to here? Oh, they need to let it go. They go to Junmar Fajardo. Junmar pulls up for 3. Oh! Junmar Fajardo gets the biggest 3 of the day!
Look at that. Junmar Fajardo. Or maybe Maliksi.
Here we go. Banquero to Newsom. Newsom with a shot. And Newsom scores! Newsom answers back!
The shot off his defender. Look at this play. Excellent play coming from Coach Luigi Trillo. That was challenged by...
They turn to Junmar. Junmar needs to shoot. And Junmar doesn't get it. And Meralco win their first ever franchise title. Bridesmaids no more! The Meralco Bolts are champions in the PBA!